Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I do have my mask. So yesterday I had a massive flare. And I just want to walk you guys through what I did. Basically, I didn't really have to do much yesterday. I had a laundry list long of things that I wanted to get done, but ultimately I didn't have to do most of them. And so as soon as I realized that I was in a bad flare, it was also snowing pretty badly. I was supposed to go for a hike and I contacted a friend and just said, hey, no hiking today. And she was like, yeah, no problem. Thankfully, I've mentioned this before, I have really amazing and understanding friends. So then I basically took an hour and a half to get a half-hour workout in because I still wanted to stretch out my body and move my body a little bit, but man, it was rough. I didn't feel worse or better at the end of it. So that's good, I guess. And then I basically spent a lot of the time on the couch with my cat. I just relaxed. I looked at my list of things that I could do, that I wanted to do, and I just said, I don't have to do any of this. And so I didn't. And I just took care of me the way that I knew that I needed to. I did have to get groceries, so I went and got groceries, but I basically rested most of the day so that I could go and do that one thing that was kind of non-negotiable for my day because, let's be real, I was basically out of food. I mean, if you have the capability of just canceling your whole day on a bad flare day, do it. There's nothing selfish about it. It is self-care. You got to take care of yourself. And you know what? Today I'm okay. I'm in like slightly higher than normal amounts of pain, but I'm okay. And I'm getting through and it's fine. So now here's my really bad advice for if you have to go to work and you have a bunch of things that you have to get done that you can't cancel. The first thing I do, I stay in bed as late as I possibly can. I kind of count backwards from when I need to leave and I stay in bed as late as humanly possible. I think, okay, is there a place I can stop and get food on my way so I don't have to make food, or do I have anything that I can prepare really quickly and take with me to work? As soon as I'm out of bed, even though I'm not going to work out that day, I take my pre-workout Energize. I'll do a product spotlight on it next week so you see what I'm talking about, but if you're a coffee drinker, basically whatever your morning stimulus is, do it. And then throughout the day, I'll also take Noon with me, caffeinated Noon, and I'll drink on that throughout the day as well. Not necessarily great if you're not being active, but it helps just get me going. As I mentioned, my legs have the worst amount of pain, so I cover those bad boys in KT tape. My arches, my Achilles are generally pretty bad, and they are just covered. I'll also take my compression sleeves and wear them. Generally at some point in the day, I'll have to take them off. You kind of get to this point with your compression sleeves when you know it's time that your legs need to be released from them. You do have to be careful about wearing them for too long. It can eventually cause nerve damage. So you have to kind of listen to your body and know. I do that, and if it's really bad, I take my cane. And then I'm just really open with my colleagues that I'm having a bad day. They generally know that if I show up with my cane, and I'm very, just open, and thankfully I work in a really supportive community and they help get me through as much as they can. I try not to take painkillers unless I absolutely have to, but I'll take them with me. The biggest thing for me is just being caffeinated, and you're not actually supposed to drink caffeine if you have fibromyalgia. That's like one of the early things that they figured out, was that caffeine is actually really bad for you, but it is 100% necessary if you're in a super bad flare. I've thankfully gotten to the point where I know that I can trust my colleagues, and I know that if I'm in a really bad space, they're gonna be able to pick up my slack. I'm still gonna work really hard because I don't love leaning on people, but I know that they'll have me. And then my Energize, I might even take more of it with me to work. I don't recommend it, but whatever I need to do to actually survive the day and get through it, I do it. That's my bad advice. Good advice, if you can cancel your day, do it. Take care of you. Rest up. If you know you have to do something later on in the night, rest up. I generally work evenings, so I will stay in bed sometimes until 3 or 4 until I absolutely have no choice but to get up to head to work. And that's just taking care of me. You gotta, especially on a bad flare day, you really just gotta take care of yourself. I wanna know yours. What's your bad advice and your good advice? Let me know. Talk to you guys soon. Make it a great day.